what it is. Get it, grow. We don't need no animatronics over here. All right. Namaste and Lakech, my family. And morning. Sunday morning. Oh, Sunday morning. Sunday. How you guys doing out there? Happy Father's Day. Cuckoo! Happy Father's Day, baby. All my fathers and brothers out there, grandpas, all my grandpas, fathers, everyone out there. I'm back. I feel better. That last blog on YouTube and I think we shared it on Facebook. Yeah, it was interesting. Sweet, sweet Louisiana. New powers acquired. I'm not really sure how I'm going to use them, but I have a new repertoire of powers that came through my veins, which is interesting. Again, I'd rather be surfing with sea turtles. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to do with that. They're like, would you want to learn how to do this stuff? And I was like, is there waves involved? Because I just want to go surfing. I'm a Pisces up in the mountains. Okay, I need to go. I know in 5D in Sedona it's supposed to be there's water, but down here in the physical plane, we need some agua. I'm waiting for those monsoons. Big summer solstice popping off mañana tomorrow. So for all you guys out there, you know, enjoying it. In Australia, your winter solstice, I believe, is mañana as well. All right. Power. Man, I wish you guys were with me when we do these things. It'd be so much fun. In the future, we will. I know there's a lot of you guys out there transversing the planet right now doing this work, and I just greatly appreciate it. Whether it be gridding, healing the land, healing the people, raising spirits, doing it for your bloodline, doing it for your family. You know, it's really important right now to close that chapter in your expression and really step into your power. Those seats are available to you upstairs. Since there is a transitional change and timeline shift, imagine there's new jobs becoming available for lower dimensional dudes, us, as we raise our frequency into that gamma. Oh my God, I just want to sleep in gamma. Get me into gamma, bro. Oh my gosh. So like Delta is cool, brainwaves. You know, astral projection, OBE, and all that stuff. And then but gamma is where you actually start like doing real stuff, like flying. And I'm just like, I always ask myself, I'm like, okay, that's really cool with the gamma instructors. Does that have a direct reflection of what's inside my suit and what has been put inside my suit generationally? And exactly how do we equate the gamma? I'm sure it's a lot easier for an ET nerd from another planet that's never been infected with a poison to hit gamma. But I'm asking our, Galactic Federation of Light and all the officers upstairs, why don't you guys increase the detoxing for those star seeds that actually want to access gamma and stop looking at us like we're making poor decisions? I mean, have you seen the sky, for God's sakes? Just throwing out some common sense for all these guys that think that their incarnation is harder than ours. It's not. It's completely different. What else? Ooh, Commander wants to speak to you. Gamma is what you want to be in, ladies and gentlemen. Gamma. That's like moving objects. That's telekinetic. That's like picking things up. That's moving. That's moonwalking in the air. That's jumping off a cliff and gliding. All that high-end 8 chakra ninja stuff. Gamma. So that should be our new goals. Is again, Delta. You guys. Delta brainwaves, that's OBE, astral projection, remembering your dreams, high theta, or beta, I should say. What I'm trying to get to is that I have like a new goal, and it's just like hit gamma and stay there. I've hit it before, and the weirdest thing about being in gamma, for me, I have to do it at speed. I can't, meaning that either I'm running at full speed or I'm on the elliptical, like I have to be at speed for me to do it. I don't know, it's like time jump, and it's like you're sitting still on a couch. It's like I need to be in motion, almost like Back to the Future when he jumps the car. We gotta hit 88 miles an hour, 1 gigawatt. Like I don't know. I think a lot of these techniques that are taught down here are only like a quarter of the percentage of, like there's a lot more things actively that angelics do, especially on battlefields, that are not sitting in a throne room in, you know, Egypt, like or in India. No. There's like full-blown athletic skill sets that come with these powers and your true abilities. Just want to be real with you. Like, it's like you're on a battlefield and it's like, what's that one, Dynasty Warriors, and you see Guan Yu like running on people's shoulder pads with like a spear in his hand. That's not like, that's like functional gamma control of your molecular structure. So again, just kind of binding everything together in a more realistic way for everybody, minus these storybooks. What else? Saw some things in Louisiana, gridded that. Baton Rouge, you're on my tab. Put Baton Rouge on my tab. Nothing too extreme there, just a lot of like, you know, I don't know, it's weird, you know. I express my gratitude and humbleness for all of these things that we are doing together as a collective, but I also want you to know that your higher selves are completely capable of cleaning and assisting the lower dimensions. It's not something that is beyond them at all. If anything, they kind of look to us to go, well, you want to pick that up or you want me to do it? I'm like, hey man, like, I pulled a hammy last night. I don't know if I can pull this net with all these guys. No, I'm just kidding. My best thing I do when I do this type of work is stay very positive. I'm very fast. I don't waste time. I understand and have learned how to monitor my energy. So I'm expressing this to all starseeds, angelics, and anyone working in the planetary grid. Well, number one, you need to know your limits. And number two, you have to be consistent every day to maximize and understand the efficiency of your energy limits. Because if I take you into a situation where, let's just say that you could maybe hold an energy stream or grab a guy with your energy hand. So here's my 3D hand. Okay, check this. Here's your 3D hands. Your 5D hands or energy hands are twice or 3 times the size, and they'll slide to the outside of this little baby 3D hand. So check this out. When I grab a dude, or when you're moving things, or when you're grabbing cables, pay attention. If you can only do this for 12 seconds, everything you got in focusing, right? And that's all you got. You're like, oh, my arm's starting to get sore. I'm running out of energy. Right? This sort of frequency, when you're doing things down here with your powers, right? The issue is that the most I got to, just as not as a goal, but I'm being honest with you, 45 minutes. I could do that full body thing, pulling energy from the grid through my feet. I had copper plates on the bottom of my feet, through my anklets, which were then hooked to football pants that had all of the pads taken out. And there was orgonite grids that were then copper wired to the back of my spine to another piece of armor. This then went to my staff. Basically, you're turning yourself into an amplifier, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it is. But 45 minutes. So I'm trying to say, when you guys are doing your meditation and you're not flexing, like if you're not, like flex, like feel what it feels like to move energy through your chi, dude. Right? Like don't be like, oh, no. You want to meditate, now move something. It's not some, this is nice, yin energy, balancing it. But don't forget about that yang or explosive nature of your energy when you ask it or request it to do something for you. That's all I'm trying to say. Woo! It's hot out here. Give me some sage. Let's make it hotter. Let's make it hotter. Yeah, I don't know. We're all here together. I feel like I'm, Jason Bourne. I don't know. Hi, I'm Rion. This is my 3D avatar. How you guys doing? And the other version of me is like slanging and banging on things out in the bayou. I don't know. It's been a while since I did one of those. I can say putting myself back together. Okay, so when you do, there's certain things to understand when you guys do a soul run. You're going to be transporting and carrying things that aren't yours, but are genetically kind of bound to your energetic field, your family tree, your bloodline. So the issue to understand is you have to have the resonance of what your frequency is, what your energy is, and who and what you want to feel like. Okay? You have to know what your resonance is. You have to know when your energy field is being hacked. You have to understand that when you're moving through density, it does take a power exertion from the suit. I hope you drank your smoothie that morning. I hope you're taking your monoatomics. I hope you're doing everything in your life to store and maintain a resonance which keeps you safe. Stay above the lower frequencies. Okay, so imagine if there's a bar fight popping off downstairs. We call this the bayou. I'm grabbing dudes from the 1800s, 1800s. Weird things running through the woods. Check it. If that's a bar fight underneath me, okay, there's a bar fight of those spirits and energies in a bar underneath my feet. I'm on the roof, you know, like that king spear fisherman, just monitoring and adjusting and grabbing. You got to stay above it. If you drop frequency into that, then you're in the middle of a bar fight with what you're trying to adjust. We are here to spread peace, abundance, and prosperity across this planet. We are not here for anything else. We are here to assist in balancing this planet. I just want to be honest with you, like, keep it really simple. My truths are very simple because that's how I live my life. I like little things. I like protecting things. I don't like people that take more than they give, and I basically represent that universal balance function of the universe in a cause and effect manner. Not in as a balance as goody two shoes, rather in any planetary structure we would incarnate into. If there was an imbalance in the force, they would send teams of beings to see what's going on down there. I am one of those beings, and so are you. Keep it real simple. All this, you know, they say to really, you know, wake up, you have to unlearn what you learned. I'm trying to express, find your own little one-liners that you hold in your tum-tum. Get you out of a lot of stuff. Okay, I had some gnarly female lady, I'm gonna call her a lady, and I grabbed her. She was like, I don't know, one of the controlling factions of all Louisiana, like Nightside, and she was really nice. I mean, I thought of her as real nice, and she's pretty hardcore, so I'm gonna continue on this broadcast to call her really nice. You know what I mean? I'm not saying nothing negative about this beautiful lady, but basically this being had been down here for a very long time. ET in nature, lost, forgot how long they've been down here in this incarnation wheel, but basically it wasn't even incarnating, which is existing amongst, man, I don't know, you ever seen those like music videos or like the end of Blade where like the whole movie's like going by in fast motion and Blade's just standing there while the whole world is like, buildings are being built around him, you know, it's like boom 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 boom. It's like the same being in a new world, if that makes sense, you know. I just wanted to say that that's kind of like what it feels like to be a being out of time. So anyway, assisted this being, and it was super cool. She did want to share some things with me. I suppose the things I want to share with you is this. It's cool. Remembering things is cool. However, if one of your higher selves wants to teach you something that actually will steer your frequency or polarity into a night side, right-hand side, right side polarity, you guys need to check yourself and what you guys really want to know down here. So check this out. Frequency comes up on the planet. Your suit is now able to access upper dimensional content just by standing on the surface. So pick and choose wisely. Every single time we learn new skill sets or we have new intuition or we start to press on things, remember that what is the emotion behind it and what's the motivation. So I express this to all beings on this planet in this game, playing this awesome polarity game. But I can tell you that certain disciplines will lead you 100% into the night side. Okay? Just pay attention with that. So again, have your one-liner ready. I'd rather be surfing with sea turtles, I'm good, than I telepathically show them me getting barreled, wave closing out in Nicaragua 2 years ago, big sea turtle looking at me like, God, going, you okay, boy? Like, I'd rather be surfing with sea turtles with my energy down here. I'm just working. I'm not part of the program. I don't want your Kool-Aid. Thank you so much, you know? So, Facebook and YouTube. Facebook, I love you. Yeah, I know, I'm monitored. They locked my videos at 199. There's 268 likes. I mean, minus the probably 10,000 people that they're hiding this from. But YouTube, I love you. If you guys have any specific questions, go ahead and post them now. I would like to answer some of your questions. There are a lot of things happening right now. So this is kind of like a free flow. I just want to express like what's going on with your dream time. Okay, there's a timeline shift. And let me tell you what I felt when I saw it. I'm driving back. I don't know if it was from the gym or from, you know, I was in West Sedona. I'm driving, it's nighttime. And this is the visual I got. So I'm driving, I'm just like coming in hot in Louisiana. I'm popping, full of energy. I'm driving, and all of a sudden I saw my trajectory, and then I saw like right outside the city limits of Sedona. Now, mind you, it doesn't have to be Sedona, but in my field of perception, there was like a cliff, and it just straight dropped off like 2,000 to 5,000 feet. It was like I was like driving on a plane of existence, and I got to experience that. The dream time with you guys. Some of you guys are getting blocked. The reason why some of you guys cannot remember your dreams right now is because your upper dimensional aspects are actually 100% working. right now. And some of the stuff that they're working on is not like in the distant future. It's happening in real time. And they're concerned that if they show you what's happening in real time, for me, for example, I just get on the mic and tell you guys. I'm like, hey, dude, this is going down right now. I think in my past videos, I've been pretty transparent. I have been transparent with a lot of the information that comes through and a lot of things I want to share with you. What I can say is that I believe more and more people are waking up to this non-mainstream functionality of just raw logic and intelligence on how you guys should carry yourselves and the type of beings you guys want to be. I don't want to see what's strange is like I'm living in the present with all these things happening, which is very awesome, and I get that. But when you're cleaning up old stuff, it's like, well, who's thinking about the beings that came from before? It's like you start cleaning up beings from like the 16, 17, 18, 1900s. And then you like show up here and you're like in some SimCity real world. It's almost the summer solstice 2021. Like I'm having premonitions of straight drop ships landing behind this mountain. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I have like just like no brakes, just like just big ships landing, doors opening. I don't know what it is. That's what I'm seeing in dream time. What I do see is it won't be a joke. It won't be something you can disprove. It's going to be full blown. Now, with that certain functionality, are there some fake things out there? Absolutely. If me and you were sitting in, imagine me and you guys in your backyard, and I saw some weird craft come down and some little nerd come out and go, hey, we're here. I'd be the first one to go, what up, homie? Who are you? Telepathically. Boom, 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 boom. And then I would say, are you light side on your left or are you night side? Oh, it's too complicated for you. Do you serve others or do you serve yourself? Are you Earth Alliance, service to others, or are you this, Orion Empire Federation? Okay? What are you? Tell me your polarity. Anyone who has any interaction with any sort of multidimensional being on or off planet, the first question you say, hey bro, are you service to others or are you service to self? And just kind of ice grill them. They're going to respect the fact that you're intelligent enough to understand that. Okay? I just want you guys to realize. So in any situation we get down here as human beings, just use that common sense. And remember that you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. For me personally, I'm going to flex my left pectoral. I'm going to hit that dude in the chest with a cobalt green laser of energy and go, boom, is your heart on? And if he goes, yes, I'll be like, all right, he's cool. Let's go. If I hit the gas on that and it's some black heart and he's just, I'm 100% mind and ego. Like, I'm sorry, next. Bring someone else down here. Is your boss here? Can we talk to him? Like, I don't know. It's not that complicated down here once you guys understand the power of spirit. It's really not. We're basically energy and we're wearing different suits. I mean, riddle me that, Batman. I am not just human. My soul has experienced many different lives on many different incarnations, as have yours. So it's weird that your soul begins to break your little 3D brain programming, and then you kind of like step out of the hug. And you're like, well, that's interesting. Have you guys ever done a visual medicine? And you're like looking at yourself like, this is my energy body? You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is that it's 100% real. The issue is that it's hard to perceive that if you're in a state of fear, suffering, pain, anger, frustration, survival mode will drop your frequency down to those base chakras, that root. Like I'm scrambling. I'm in a panic mode. It's very hard to get in your higher mind when you're in a panic mode. And that's what these jagaloons understand. That's why they're doing all this fear-based stuff to try to keep our frequencies down so we can't have these interactions and awakening aha moments, which is necessary in the progression and evolution of the awesome beings that you are. All right. Riddle me that, Batman. Come on. So what else are we talking about? I checked with some of the channels out there, information. Yes, a lot of gnarly stuff has left this planet, and there are things happening on Mars, yes. What else? I think one of the functions of Elon Musk setting a timeline to get to Mars in the civilian world is also a direct reflection of the hidden world that's been hidden from the population here and on Mars. Guys, imagine there's a whole, just imagine, right? Solar Warden hasn't been around for 60 years. Just imagine if it was just a story. even though they make their holes of their ship. I mean, I don't want to get into it. In deep space, in the deep vacuum, that's how they can, whatever, bend around water. That's why they can have a ship go 400 or 500 knots an hour, because it's not touching the water. But anyways, some of this stuff is pushing a timeline, because if you take commercial flights to Mars in, say, 2 or 3 years, I don't know, or sooner, I don't know, 5 years, whatever's on the ground over there needs to be cleaned up right now before the rest of the collective consciousness shows up there. So I get like a lot of different things are pushing timelines and agendas. And again, all I want is peace, prosperity, stop fighting, and no, we shouldn't be controlled by a small group of beings that were bullied throughout time and space for a very long time by upper dimensional beings that are now taking it out on their fractals. There it is. Just keep it real. I've had conversations with my dragons upstairs, and I'm like, what am I staring at? Why am I grabbing these dudes? And they're like, hey, dude, like every, upper dimensional species has a lower version. Those are our lower versions on the night side, on the dragon side, on the reptilian side. I said, so what do you want me to do with this? I'm literally grabbing these dudes, like, and they're going to lockup. And I'm like, I mean, we were nice, mind you. And I'm all about rehab, to be absolutely clear. I'm a huge fan of rehab. That's why I incarnated on this planet. My Orion side, my night side needed to feel and understand what a hug was, what compassion was, how to protect innocent things, and it's a different mentality. I mean, there are beings that are born in these suits or clone suits or hatched, and like some of them actually have their inner child taken out as soon as they're born. I mean, you have to understand there's a lot of different ways this world works in this universe. What I'm trying to say is my Palladian heart, my inner child, my Lyran aspects, my Andromedan, Andromedan council is crushing right now. If you guys don't know that, like, it's not like it's not just the Galactic Federation of Light, like the Orion. No, it's the Andromedan Council are no joke. They're no joke. They are high end. They are an old galaxy. They are lit, and the Milky Way is a lot younger. We're still trying to figure it out. Okay, Andromedan Galaxy is college. Milky Way Galaxy is high school. We're still figuring things out down here. Okay, make it real simple. But yeah, my Andromedan is 100%. And I was listening to all these broadcasts and downloads. There's people that's crushing right now. And my Andromedan I call Big Blue. He looks like one of the dudes from Avatar. He's like 9 feet tall. So I mean, I guess Andromeda, like I said, is a very big galaxy. So maybe they show up as little blue, little blues or big blues. Or for me specifically, yeah, dude looks like he's from Avatar. He's got a white hat on. He does this little like Michael Jackson like pop and lock thing, and he's like, what it is, bro? I don't know if he's just like trying to get into the culture, but I love him. Regardless, it makes it easier for you as well if your higher selves, and I'll express this and see this in your consciousness. Anything reference, pop reference, any movie that your cerebral cortex, your chemical computers ever recorded in your life, to make an analogy of an hour movie in 2 words, like shake and bake. Shake and bake. Well, I say shake and bake, you think Talladega Nights, right? Let the dirt shower over you. Step Brothers. What I'm trying to get to is that the comment or the word comes with a visual representation of the film you saw, and then the database opens of a 3-hour, 2-hour, hour and a half function of content. What I'm getting to is ask your higher selves to use more concepts that are similar to the way and experience that you have gone through down here, to be able to communicate with you in a way that is more efficient than a bunch of star language and tones vibrating through your ear. What that means to me is that your higher self is not actually getting their hands dirty and actually realizing that if I come down there and actually study the culture of my lower self, it would be a lot easier to communicate. Just saying. Sorry to step on some angelic's toes, but I mean, there's different levels to the tones and everything. I'm just trying to say, for you guys, you're talking to your 4D, you're talking to your 5D, all 4D should be in Ascension School, drop the mic, period. You're talking to your 5D, you're talking to your 6D, you're talking to your 70, check it. Hey, look inside here, find some movie references, flash me some telepathic information, so when you're communicating with me, you can say it's kind of like this, or it's kind of like that, or it's kind of like this. Stop trying to put your culture and your star species and your content in my brain when I can't understand you. I'm saying this from a collegiate educational way. If you can't understand the language or the symbols that your higher selves is showing you, they need to spend a little more time actually researching what you actually understand is reality to actually be better communicators. There, I said it. As a team. That's what I'm trying to say. I love everybody. I'm just trying to say, like, if you're sitting there and you're like, I'm seeing symbols flying down. I'm like, yo, give me a reference to a movie that fits that symbol. And they'll go, whoa, what? Okay, you're showing me a glowing symbol of light and the solar return and the whole thing. Okay, show me tap into this, find me a movie reference. Tap into this, find me a picture reference. Tap into this, because symbols are everything, but I have to express this to you guys in the physical. You have to ask. Okay? Symbolism is everything. In the universe, they're not like, I took the dog for a walk. Pookie's pink collar has spikes on it. He likes chow chow. That's not how we communicate in the universe. It's visual, it's movie. What up? Do you like it? Ha. And then movie, and then this happened, movie. But it's just, you're blasting, okay? So if you guys want to read, understand more how that works, there's an interview. They had an Eben, and it's on Gaia, and it's, I forget his name, David Doty. Gaia, David Doty, Cosmic Disclosure. He talks about how a military officer went and talked to this Eben, and all the guys that talked to the Eben, well, it looks like a little gray, but they're not grays, okay? They're cool. Ish. I always say ish on this planet, but ish. And what happened was, big 6'6" dude walked in. Here comes this little Eben. And, the guy was talking, as a commander, said, don't run, don't be scared. And he's like, I'm not scared of this thing. All of a sudden, the thing locked eyes with him and started downloading what the officer said. It was just straight movies. Like the universe. Yeah. This, that. It cooked him. And he passed out. So what I'm trying to say is that that's how we talk in the universe. If you guys start practicing now how to talk telepathically, you're not going to be like, hi, my name is Bob. I got my pink socks on. I like coffee and toast in the morning. You could have a little more descriptive conversation. That's all I'm just trying to say. You got to kind of practice these things, guys. You can't just look around you and go, well, no one else is telling me to do it. Well, does any other Olympic athlete on the planet blame their neighbors for not making them get up in the morning and go run 6 miles? They're an Olympic athlete. You guys are spiritual Olympic athletes. Don't wait for, your group of, half of which are probably, I don't know. What I'm trying to get to is don't wait for other people to shine that light to remind you. You shine that light. You remind others. That's what we do for each other. Okay? Yeah. Yes, anyone can play guitar. Absolutely. And with an instrument, let's be clear. Who becomes a better, if you're playing any instrument in the universe, who learns faster? The person that plays for 2 or 3 days a week for 2 hours, or the person that plays for 15 minutes every day? I'll wait. Who learns faster? 3 times a week, 2 hours a day, or every single day for 15, 20 minutes? Who learns faster? Come on. YouTube, you got the comments flowing. I can't see it, but I mean, didgeridoo is all, yeah, of course the didge is rap. My boy, Patrick Pape, he's fire with the didge. What I'm getting to is it's 15 minutes every day, okay? So remember, your body is your instrument, okay? Your body is your instrument. Your body is what you need to focus on in that inner standing. To be clear in the human vocabulary, and especially English, we are not under anything or anybody, okay, at all. We understand things. So I just want to be real with you. There's a lot more information coming out in Tartaria. I don't know who these guys are in Estonia, but they keep digging up these things. I'm in this group on Facebook. They're just hammering the Tartaria thing, where I'm like, whoa, really? I mean, it's insane. That was definitely a real culture in the whole thing. And no, it wasn't just the Tartars, or whatever they're trying to say it is. But history is going to be revealed more and more by us. Disclosure is going to be revealed more and more by us. The human potential is going to be explored and diversified and brought into balance by us. Not any other agency or any other thing, okay? It's you guys out there across this planet that actually get it. And to be honest with you, you're the ones that were chosen to wield that power in the first place. If you guys understood the importance of you incarnating on this planet, you understand that, in my early 20s, super ego, right? The Hollywood thing. Then went through, 4 or 5 years, partied like a rock star, humbled myself, to myself, mind you. No one ever did anything to me. It was always me doing it to myself. And then snapped out of that, went to the gym twice a day, went to AA meetings, and just crushed. And eventually, 2 years later, graduated summa cum laude from film school in Cal State LA. And while I was woke in class staring at my professors through my third eye, I mean, it was nuts. Like, I was in class. The senior year in college, I didn't even buy books, because if it was a multiple answer question test, like A, B, C, D, I would just crush it. I didn't even have to get books. I'm telling you guys this because you guys are just like me. I'm telling you guys this, that if you need a spark to ignite the version of yourself that you keep running from, stop running from yourself. If there's the real version of you hiding in this suit, maybe you don't like, for example, the way you look right now. Look, we all want to improve, but here's what I'm trying to tell you. You can manually override your body. I've done it for missions. It's called 2-a-days. You go to the gym twice a day for 2 hours, you will manually override whatever programmers is in that suit. What I'm trying to say is it painful? Do you get sore? Does it suck? Yeah, of course. But can you do it? Absolutely. Don't think that you do not have control over that suit in your mind. You absolutely do. I'm just being honest with you. These are things that I've had to test myself over and over and over again, especially this Louisiana thing. I said in the blogcast video, I didn't know it was one of these situations. I thought I was going to set up a little mini city of light over at Ascension Parish, and it's fire, by the way. All those things are fire. There's like 6 powered pyramids on property. But what it was is that I was in the gym 2 weeks out, and I started training like I used to train. And that's when I caught myself asking my higher selves. I'm like, whoa. I'm starting to go like Rambo up in here. What are we doing? And then they kind of, dropped the knowledge on me that we are going into a situation, and yeah, stuff does need to be cleaned up. So it's cool. I operate like that. I like to prepare and be over-prepared at all times. And then when I show up to smash on stuff and come home, I'm not really like, tell me everything I need to know before I get there. I just need to know the destination, what we're doing, what we're here to do. So if you guys are doing similar things, have that understanding with your higher selves. You don't need a 15-page dossier to make an analytical decision. Are you capable? Have you been practicing? Is your frequency high enough? What's your intent? I wish to help the collective, wish to help this planet. And again, your higher selves have to make those decisions for you. It's not something you can make in 3D. I prefer your higher selves teach you everything, personally. I'm just one of the happy doormen down here. My name's Rion. I will hold that door open. It's almost like the doors are closing, and everyone's like, oh, that's it, we got everybody. And I'm like, the guy like throws my foot in the door, and I'm like, yo, hurry up! Like all the security guards are, you got like 10 seconds. I'm like holding the door, I'm like, go, 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 go. That's who I feel we are, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm like, go, 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 go. I don't get in there. Go up to the higher dimension. Go, go, go. I don't care what your mom, daddy in the program. Just get into where you want, your soul wants to be. We are representations of our souls in suits. So if you guys want to go to the upper dimensions, you guys want to be in heaven, you guys want to be living La Vida Loca with none of this lower dimensional drama, work on yourself, go upstairs, okay? You guys out there also, fellow door and door women and door men, and we're holding the doors for our family, okay? We're not all sleeping on this planet, okay? I could neural process what these nerds from the 50s sat in a circle talking about. I could do it in probably like 18 minutes. I beg, so that's your point, that's what you're doing? All right, fantastic, you don't see the flaws in this. Like, it's not a lot, but I'm trying to say that responsibility comes with why. Stop on that, oh, I'm a normal person, everything. No, you're not. If you're watching my face right now, you're not. If your videos aren't being monitored, you're probably not. You're probably part of the problem, okay? Keep it real. Pay attention to those videos that get knocked down to 199 views and those that get 25,000. The guy's talking about different wardrobes and clothes. Like, calm down. I'm not here to hypnotize you. I'm here to snap you out of this thing, okay? So imagine in all the movies, The Matrix, how many Neos were there? How many dudes could actually fly? How many ladies and gentlemen, I'd say both boys and girls, there's female Neos out there. How many of them actually can slam against Mr. Smith and go, yo, homie, how many of you got? Oh, can I warm up for a second? Multiple arm stretch. Okay, we can do this, Holmes. What you got, nerd? and go at it. What I'm trying to say is that light warrior version is in you for a reason. Don't run from it. If you want to get up at 6 in the morning and start jogging to your music, do it. Stop waiting for someone to come in here, Mr. Anderson. Okay? Well, I'm trying to say, in your bloodline, you are the Neos. How's that sound? It's not one. In your bloodline, in your heritage, you may be that one. So stop waiting for a bunch of SimCity characters to tell you to wake up. Don't do that. I mean, you're just going to be sad on the inside until you exit. Don't do that. Step into your power, step into your peace, step into your purpose. Okay. That's all I wanted to say. For all my fellow Neos out there, I'm like, well, Don't listen to the not going to graduate. Just being honest with you. You're never going to get there, kid. Okay? Your higher selves are rad for a reason. They have earned their dimensional seats. Maybe 3 lives ago, your, say, 5D was in the physical, and he was that dude that just, saved the day, saved the kingdom, right? Or that female empress or queen that protected her people, made those wise decisions. Whatever it is for you, you earned it. What I'm trying to tell you right now this is the realest thing I could ever say to you. Right now, in this human, physical, holographic video game, earn your seat. Earn your place. Earn it. You earn it, no one can ever take it away from you. That's what I'm trying to express to you. I've earned my seat. Okay? You guys earn your seats, and many of you guys have. I'm just being completely real. You guys, some of these woke beings, they've been doing this for 20, 30 years. Some of the elder generation, the first wavers. I'm more like a second waver indigo, okay? The crystals, everyone earns their stuff. But I'm just trying to say, at the end of the day, when you're sitting there, we're in the next world. There's different seats. I've seen the different outfits, mind you, and the different colors and what they represent. So imagine we're all sitting in our robes and we're all dope. And you're like, hey, what's up? That was a crazy run, right? Hey, all right, this line, whatever, resonance frequency, you guys start going in. And I'm like, hey, bro, catch you on the next one. What I'm trying to get to is that never let anything slow down your true potential in the creation and beauty that you want to bring to any time, any space, at any given point in time. That frequency, that function is literally what creator or creata or the original creators of our soul feels like. There is no limitations. I express myself willingly and lovingly at all times. Once you hit that, the rest of this stuff looks like rain, and you're sitting in a submarine. You're like, whoa, it's really storming out there, huh? Hey, honey, can I get some more cocoa? This is popping off over here. Your frequency is so high, it just pushes all the ductities, right? And all that stuff off of you. But I'm trying to say that resonance or that consistency is what you do every day. I go to the gym every other day. I have to, because it makes me feel good. I like to go every day, depending on what I'm doing. But I'm just trying to say, I go not for what I look like. I go for that strength training. I go for what it makes me feel like. And I go for when I'm processing other people's stuff or souls or timelines. You guys, I need to actually push that stuff or those cables off of me and process and move. It's not just sit there and let everything plug into you, right? Those are called attachments, right? So we have those things in small ways from our family. But when you guys start doing these more larger activations, understand, if you go do a clearing or you do a big mission, the first thing on my mind is, where do I drop this off? Second thing on my mind is, where's the closest water or spa or ocean I can get in and just stay there in this like relaxed zone to process all this stuff we're helping with the planet with. It's not our stuff, a lot of this, ladies and gentlemen. This whole planet wants you to think that we did all these things. Hashtag I wasn't here. I've had incarnations here. We weren't here the whole time. The reason why it's different now is some of those upper dimensional versions of yourself actually showed up and they're watching the game, okay? They're involved. So I'm just trying to say, some of you guys have higher selves in your highest light, right? Always ask your highest light. Your most evolved version of yourself, top left-hand side, highest light. Here's my heart. Hey, what do you want me to do down here? You know what I mean? When your third eye comes on, you might see some very large beings, and I'm here to tell you, that's just the way it is. I don't want to spook you guys. Yeah, there are huge beings that like literally walk around this planet. You want to call them energetic projections. You want to make up whatever word you want. There are beings that exist 1 or 2 phases out of this reality that are literally monitoring us 24/7, 365, like we're in kindergarten. So what I'm trying to express to you from your brother in a loving way is that just trust your heart and trust that the right beings will help you when you need them. That's all I'm trying to say. Arcturians love you. By the way, high end love you. Pleiadians, Lyrans, Lyran fire, baby. I love all my squad, okay? And Syrians, absolutely. You know, Pryceans. I love my dragons as well. Also, you know, I got some love from some other different species too. You know, this is how I do it. You show me love, I'll show you love. You look at me like I'm some thing, like I'm some mutant staring back at you. Yeah, I'm gonna stare at you in the same way you're looking at me. Yeah, I'm an experiment in your game because the shit was running off the rails. So adults showed up. So there it is, spiritually energetic. An adult is someone who takes responsibility for their actions. An adult spiritually is someone who shows up, does their jobs, and helps others. So become a spiritual adult, okay? Because a lot of these beings bouncing into us are not. They don't come from their hearts. They don't understand balance. They're only serving themselves. It's very obvious for any upper dimensional being to go, oh, another 5,000 years in that. Bye-bye now. Do you guys think these guys in Judgment care about shooting a dude down to a lower dimension for 10,000 years? You'd be very confused to think that, oh, let me. No. We're all in here together to learn how to get along together. So as we raise the frequency of all of us together, we create an unstoppable force together. Yeah. Not about this species or this species. We're the 3D blenders, baby. I'm a blender. Throw in some Pleiadian bananas. Give me some of those Syrian blueberries. Give me some of that Anunnaki chocolate. Give me some of that dragon protein powder. Give me some of that Lyran kale. Give me some monoatomic from the Arcturians. Blend it up, baby. Let's make some magic. You guys are the same way. Now, if they want to split these dimensions and keep each floor separated by bandwidths of brainwave activity. Oh, this is the beta zone. This is the theta zone. This is the delta zone. Oh, this is the gamma zone. That's the 5D gamma. Whatever, I'm still in a blender and I'm still blending all this together just as you are. The issue is that most of us have not really understood that we're 100,000% multidimensional beings. I'm at least sinking and planking 3 dimensions right now as I'm talking, doing this video. So I'm trying to say is that yes, it is possible. What does it take? You gotta balance. If you don't balance, you become unstable, you get weird, paranoid in the dark, you end up getting prescribed some stuff to shut you off. To do it right, meditate, work out every day, then handle your 3D stuff. If you listen to me, you're only gonna become superheroes. I don't know what to tell you. You go to the gym every day, every other day doing strength training, guess what? 6 months from now, you're gonna look like a different person. Take care of your skin, take care of your teeth. Cleanliness is close to godliness. Take care of your hair. Take care of your diet. Be happy. Help your mom. Help your dad. Take the trash out. Don't just vacuum the house. Steam clean it. Get the Pine Sol out. Get the Windex. I got this, Ma. Attack. Clean. Purge. We don't need this stuff. What I'm getting to is become the change that creates ripples across the planet. We do that together, unstoppable. We win. The light has already won. Right now, we're going for bonus points. You guys are all stars. Remember that. Okay? We're going for highlight reels right now. I'm going for 100% highlight reel. If I was like Deuces right now, I'd still be like, oh, let's watch some highlight reels. Let's watch some highlight reels. You know what I mean? Like, I got highlight reels for a hot second, dude. Create your own highlight reels. Okay? Save those souls. Not to mention, help beings you don't even know. All of a sudden, you help these beings you don't even know. I'm grabbing souls from the 1800s. I don't know these dudes. All I know is I'm carrying them back like Santa Claus on steroids, and I'm dropping them off so they can be processed into an upper dimensional function because they've been trapped in a lower dimension for freaking 200 years. While everyone down here is like, not us, but the whole control weird program is just like, it's so baby. So baby. Take care of your elders. Take care of your family. Respect your elders, respect where you come from, love where you come from, remember how powerful you are and why you came. Uno. The rest of this, because at the end of the day, you show up with nothing, you leave with nothing. Just remember that. You show up naked and afraid, and you probably leave naked. No, I don't know. You old and just like, all right, we got it. Like, I don't know. Like, you can't take any of this material world with you. You only take the experiences and the smiles and love that you share with people. That's what you take with you. And people remember you. Okay? I remember you guys. I love you. I'm here to say, to be honest with you, I would rather clean up some really dark, dirty things so my family doesn't have to. But here's what I like, that my family is waiting with love, abundance, and like I get back from like battle and I'm like, does anyone have like a waffle? I need some pancakes. Like, I'm just like really simple. You know what I mean? Like, I'll go do this. Does someone have a body wash? I need some sort of eucalyptus full body. Can I get a pressure hose? Oh my God, I don't even know what's under there. Get it under my wing. Oh my God. I don't know. It was on me for 3 days. Just get it. We're a family. We all got different jobs. Okay? You guys do your jobs. If your job is to love, to lighten spirits, to make posts, to channel information. Hey, I go to bed listening to you guys channeling at night. It puts me to sleep because I trust your streams. Okay? We all got different jobs. We're a team. Okay? A team. Because let me tell you something. Say this light warrior thing, whatever. If you don't have a strong team to put you back together, you can break. And instead of you putting yourself back together in 2 weeks like I have, it can take you 6 months. Okay? When I was younger, like Egypt, when I got back from Egypt, it took me 3.5, 4 months to put myself back together like Humpty Dumpty. Okay? Now it takes me 2 weeks. Okay? I know you guys energetically are assisting. I know you guys are rock stars. I know you guys help each other. I'm just trying to say, become it. Become it. Get out of here. Make it real. You got a download? Make it real. You got downloads? Talking to your phone, record it, then go talk to text. There goes the blog. Record it, create it, put it out there, come together. Bring it to the physical. Okay? With that, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. All right. Whew. Come on, man. Ain't stopping us, bro. Sorry. Sorry. They're not. Sorry. I seen it and I'm like, okay, you're a big deal. Get over here, kid. I was like, get over here. Like, it was not a big deal. Just being honest with you, okay? You guys are just like me. I'm telling you, we're a team. So we need to start acting like a team. That's all. All right. I told you guys I was making the Dream Machine Alchemy, and I crushed in 110-degree heat in the garage, and I made it. This is solid labradorite, solid lab, fire and ice, calcite, and amethyst. I crushed like 40 pounds of each. And then I have a bunch of other things. I have sunstone from Mexico. I bought in bulk from Tucson. That's crushed in there, which is also quantum entangled to the new equipment and grids I just gridded with. So this, along with the pastons and everything else we do. All of our grids are connected as one family unit, just to let you know, if you didn't know that. What else? That'll be in all the new alchemy. Happy Father's Day. You guys, if you guys want some new gear, Expo 10, EXPO 10, for 10% off anything you order at store.teamlight.com. What else? You guys are getting stronger. The reason why you guys are getting wiped in the morning is because things are starting to happen in real time. So imagine you're having dreams about things that are happening in the future. Hi, here's the future timeline. We're here. All of a sudden, our dreams are so close to real time. They're going, we're just wiping them. You know what I mean? We're like, because I'm waking up going like, I was doing mission protocols and this and that. And it's almost like they were like, and scene. Like they're like, and turn it off. Because they know when I start ripping with you guys, I'm going to go, this is going down, this is going down, this is going down. Like I don't have any filter. Truth pours from my mouth. I don't have that weird thing that they try to program into people down here. Projects are popping soon. A lot of things are happening very soon. That's all I'm saying about that. It's soon. Okay. Everything's going to go down between today and within, I would say, maximum 60 days. Maximum. I think it's happened a lot sooner than that, but I think maximum. I liked it sooner than later. Lots of fun things to create with you guys. A lot of different districts and territories. A lot of different ideas and themes to share between each project and functionality and how to make things multi-generational. Okay. The main thing to focus on with multi-generational is the technology or materials you are using to create your project. Let's just say it was a healing center. I like the 3D printing technology. I like printing things that last 300 years. So right there, you already instantly have a multi-generational project just by using a 3D printer and printing houses. There are companies right now that can print a 1,500 square foot house in I believe 48 hours. There are companies right now in Europe that can print a 3,000 square foot warehouse in, I believe it was 72 hours if they ran the machine full stop. What I'm trying to get to is there's new technologies being implemented across the planet right now where these rise in the commodity market won't be as prevalent to us because we are going to be using more materials that are readily available and using them in a different way. If you guys think that in India, right, that's all hand etched decor in those temples, you'd be absolutely mistaken. That is not hand done. In a very similar way that 3D printing technology and actually bending frequency to actually bend stone, they would bend and modulate stone into shape. Now, wasn't ET technology? Sounds pretty ET to me. But at the same time, too, couldn't we all, aren't we the ETs reincarnated? So is it ET or is it just us in a newer timeline? All right. With that, ladies and gents, I love you. If you guys haven't seen my stuff, check out, teamlight.com. Lots of new information. We're updating that. Whew, and it's been an absolute pleasure. That Dream Machine Alchemy will be put into any new product that we make, just to let you know. And if you guys want it specifically, there'll be something on the shopping cart that says literally, I want the Dream Machine, and that's going to be a solid layer of lab. I want to do that so you guys actually remember, I'm going to try to boost your dream time comprehension by about 22%. You would put that large manifestation castle, sundial, whatever it is, underneath your bed, directly aligned underneath your head. Turn it on. There's multiple light settings. Blue is for third eye, green is for heart, yellow is for shield, pink or purple is for transmutation. The stronger the field strength of any device or piece of electric function actually create an up force of charge to actually help you process and purge lower dimensional programming is what we need right now, because your higher selves want to holler at you and have you remember that God source function that we all come from. All right. I love you guys. Peace and prosperity across this planet. Hey, and by the way, you can't stop us. Wait for the highlight reel. I love you guys. You guys have a beautiful day. Peace. Love you guys on YouTube and Facebook. Love you, Facebook. All right, YouTube. May the force be with you always. I love you very, very much. You guys are doing excellent. We're about to get some very, very good news. All right, stay positive this week. I love you. Happy Father's Day. Peace.